Josh's Movie Reviews, back with another movie review. Today I present a Blu-ray review of The Blair Witch Project, starring Heather Donahue, Michael C. Williams, and Joshua Leonard. Not that you'd know who any of those people are. So about the Blu-ray. I own 2 Blu-ray DVDs so far. I find Blu-ray is the best method of movie watching, but also the format I'd expect the best in terms of extras and other features. So I'd like to say how much I appreciate the creators putting a lot of care and effort into the special features of the Blu-ray edition of this movie. An extras craving fan shall not go hungry. There's tons of goodies that a fan of this movie should not miss, with film-length commentaries to behind the scenes and everything in between. The extras in the Blu-ray edition of the Blair Witch Project are really some of the best I've seen. There's even a full-length documentary called Curse the Blair Witch, which takes an in-depth look inside of the creation of the film. I found the documentary to be very interesting and provided me insight about all the technical aspects of the film. I really appreciate the time and effort put into the extras portion of the Blu-ray edition. It really is nice to find a movie that really is worth every penny spent. Now about the film. This film is a part of a genre called found footage. Found footage is a filming style that's self-aware that takes place through the lens of a camera. Usually the cameraman is a character in the movie who is inexperienced with filming, making the camera work shaky and unenjoyable. And sometimes the cameraman is overly experienced at filming and makes the movie seem less realistic. This is not the case with the Blair Witch Project. There's just enough shakiness to prevent unrealism, but also doesn't make it unenjoyable. The movie industry tries to stress the fact that the footage you're about to watch is real, utilizing the term found footage. Found footage means the movie you're about to watch was found, spliced up, edited, and carefully remade to fill in any plot holes or problems with the story. In my opinion, the Blair Witch Project does the genre like no other. I made a top 5 found footage films video earlier this year, and I ranked the Blair Witch Project number 1. Because of how well the acting, filming, and plot were. The story revolves around 3 people attempting to shoot a documentary in a forest about a supernatural being known as the Blair Witch. The Blair Witch resides in the forest as they go to investigate. I think it's noteworthy to mention that the film presents itself very clearly as a documentary. But don't be fooled, this is very much just Hollywood at its work. So anyway, the film starts off with 3 filmmakers questioning random people who live in the village where the Blair Witch is said to be around. This goes on for about 10 to 15 minutes until they finally make the leap forward to track down the Blair Witch in the forest. One thing I found very interesting about this film was mentioned in the commentary in the extras. One of the creators in the commentary mentions that a lot of the characters' reactions in the film was the actors' actual reactions. Finding this out put an excellent spin on the movie and made for more rewatchability. As you watch the first time, you think it's just Hollywood nonsense and these are well-paid actors doing their job to make a living. But upon finding out that the reactions were 100% genuine, a lot of the time, it really changes the watching experience. I mean, sure, there is no such thing as a Blair Witch, but the fact that you're watching these people's reactions to the possibility that there is such a thing really makes for an interesting movie. The ending won't be spoiled in this review, but I will mention how much I loved how they kept the Blair Witch out of sight. I love that the witch wasn't seen once throughout the entire film, and that's what builds the suspense. So in conclusion, if you enjoy scary movies or found footage films, or even if you're just a fan of American filmography, then this is a movie right for you. This movie delivers the thrills without ever having to show the spills, which in a way really makes this one of the most frightening movies of all time. More reviews coming soon, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.